Good morning. We will start lying down in butterfly, Supta Baddha Konasana. Bringing the soles of the feet together. Hands by the side, or you can choose to place them on your thighs. Take a deep breath in. And as you are exhaling, closing your eyes. Start relaxing your feet, calf muscles, thighs, belly, chest, shoulders. For the next 30 seconds, moving awareness to your breath. Slowly bringing your knees together or both knees close to chest. Wrapping your hands around your knees. And start relaxing your lower back down onto the floor. So keep moving the lower back down and slowly bringing the knees towards your chest. Let's hug the right knee, releasing the left leg onto the mat. Pointing toes towards you, so both feet flexed. Half happy baby, holding on to the inner sole of your right foot. Let's bring the right ankle, knee in one straight line. Keep releasing the lower back down onto the mat and gently bringing the knee down by applying mild pressure onto the right palm. Eyes closed. As you are inhaling, press the lower back down. As you are exhaling, pressing the right knee down gently. Strengthen your left leg, left thigh tight, toes pointing towards you. And slowly releasing the right leg down. Stretch the right leg up. Left knee to chest. In flexing both your feet, toes pointing towards you. Hold on to the inner sole of your left foot. Left ankle, knee in one straight line. Same practice. Inhalation, press the lower back down. Exhalation, bring the left knee down gently. Be slow, take it slow. Closing your eyes. Few deep breaths in and out. You strengthen your right leg, right thigh tight. Point the right toes towards you. Releasing the left leg down. Both knees bent, feet on mat. Bringing the right ankle on top of left. Holding on to the left thigh with both your hands. Let's slowly bring the left thigh towards the chest. Keeping the right knee or thigh away from the body. Same practice, both feet flexed. Keep pressing the lower back down. So inhalation, lower back press it down. Exhalation, bring the left thigh close to you. Mindfully moving the right knee away from the body. 3 more breaths here. Slowly let's bring the right knee on top of left. Just like Gomukhasana legs. Stretch arms at shoulder level, dropping your knees towards the left side. Turning your head to right. So I am placing my left palm onto my legs. Look towards your right side. 5 deep breaths out. Keep pressing the right shoulder down. Come back to center. Knees bent, feet on mat. Bringing the left ankle on top of right. Hold on to your right thigh with both hands. And take time to bring the right thigh towards you. And using the left elbow to keep the left thigh away. Breath cue same. Inhalation, press the lower back down. Exhalation, thighs move to chest. So mindfully moving the left thigh away from you. 3 more breaths. Slowly bringing the left knee on top of right. Stretch arms at shoulder level. Dropping your knees towards the right side. Head to left. Mindfully keep pressing the left shoulder down. 5 deep breaths out. Slowly come back to center, getting into happy baby posture. So I am going to hold so I am bringing my hands through the legs and holding the outer edge of the feet. If this is accessible, you can get into this. If this is not accessible, get into regular Ananda Balasana, holding on to either the inner soles or you can explore holding on to the outer edge of your feet. So press the lower back down nicely. Eyes closed, moving awareness to your inner thighs. So visualize the only movement to bring the knee down is from your inner thighs. Keep pressing the lower back down. As you are exhaling, releasing the grip. Cross ankles, coming up to Navasana. So rock forward, lifting up to Navasana. Toes pointing towards you, chest up. 10 deep breaths in and out. Keep lifting the chest up and feel free to hold on to your thighs if it becomes difficult to hold. Spread your toes, pointing your toes towards your face. 3 more deep breaths in and out. So feel the stretch in your shin. Keep pointing toes towards you. And slowly releasing. Let's join the soles of the feet together. So according to what's comfortable for you, you can bring the heels as close to the groin as possible, or you can move it slightly away so that the spine remains straight. Holding on to the soles of your feet, start pressing the heels firmly and awareness back to your inner thighs. Slowly start bringing the upper body down towards the floor. And visualize the only movement is from the inner thighs. The thighs are moving down and folding forward from your inner thighs. Every time you exhale, keep bringing the tummy down. Inhale, chest up, releasing the grip. Let's hold on to the big toes with the first 3 fingers. Lean back. Take your time to stretch both the legs up. The spine is straight, tummy engaged. The shoulders moving away from your ears, chest up. 5 breaths here. Looking up. If you are comfortable, dropping your head back. And slowly releasing. Let's squat down in Manasana. Elbows inside the knees. Press palms firmly. Keep the hips slightly lifted. Move the knees a little bit more away. And then releasing your hip down. Lengthen spine, shoulders relaxed. Closing your eyes. Pressing your feet nicely all 4 sides, so that you can move the thighs little bit more away from each other. Opening your eyes, let's hold on to the inner soles of the feet, pointing the toes forward. Inhale, stretch the spine out. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, squat down, lengthen spine. Exhale, fold. 3 more times at your own pace. Once you're done with 3 rounds, squat down. Let's bring the palms down, stepping both feet back to plank. The wrist, shoulders in one line. You can choose to come on to a forearm plank if you have any discomfort in your wrist. Feet separated, hip width apart. We're going to stay here for the next 10 breaths. Feel free to bring the knees down whenever you want to take a break, but ensure that you're keeping the tummy engaged. Let's go. Gaze slightly ahead of you. Keep drawing the tummy in. 4 more breaths. Tighten thigh. Stretch your legs out. Slowly bringing the knees down. Lie down onto the mat. Right cheek onto the floor. Hands by the side. Eyes closed. Relax. Bringing the chin on mat, palms beneath your shoulders and one tiny step back. Joining your feet together. Any pain in the lower back, keep the feet separated. Take a time, stretch both legs out and pressing the tops of the feet nice and firm. Slowly start lifting your chest up. Shoulders away from your ears. Bhujangasana. So legs are stretched out. Elbows coming close to each other. A rib cage off the floor. Breathe. Keep pressing the thighs down. 2 more breaths. And exhale. Releasing the left cheek onto the mat. Separate your feet. Eyes closed. Let's bring the forearms down onto the mat. The legs in Baddha Konasana again. So knees moving to the side. And you are trying to join the soles of the feet. So chest is lifted. It's okay if the feet is lifting off the floor, but mindfully start pressing your hips down. You're pressing the hips down, keeping the chest lifted up. And then slowly try to bring the soles of the feet down towards the floor. It's as though the big toe wants to touch down. Take it nice and slow. Choice to keep your eyes closed. Mindfully keep releasing the hip down. Slowly releasing, stretch both your legs out. Palms beneath your shoulders. Inhale, Bhujangasana. Exhale, downward facing dog. We'll separate the feet mat width apart, toes pointing forward. And the palms are separated also mat width apart. Wide-legged downward dog. So start engaging your legs, moving your upper body close towards your legs. And visualize your back of your legs wanting to move back throughout. So back of the legs, thighs, calf muscles wanting to move back. Shoulders away from your ears, let the head hang loose. 10 deep breaths in and out here. You can choose to bend one knee at a time and stretch out the other leg. Those who want to deepen, engage your belly and visualize you are trying to lift the sit bones up using your glute muscles, buttock muscles. Tummy to thigh, lifting the sit bones up. Slowly bringing your knees down, coming onto all fours. Onto your palms and knees, pointing the toes up. Few cat cow stretches. Inhale, belly down, lift chest and head up, look up. Exhale, round your back, chin to chest. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more rounds at your own pace. Coming back to neutral spine. Let's stretch the right leg out. Half Hanumanasana, half split. Left knee, hip is in one line. Right leg is stretched out. You can choose to keep the right knee bent if the hamstrings are too tight. Fingertips down. Slowly try to straighten your right leg. Point the right foot towards you. Inhale, lengthen spine without disturbing the hip. So avoid sinking the right side of the hip down. So hips are in level. Without disturbing the hip, slowly start walking your fingertips forward. Every time you exhale, squeeze your tummy, bring it close to the right thigh. Choice to keep your eyes closed, staying here for the next 7 breaths. Slowly coming out of the practice, let's bring the right knee back, stretching the left leg out. Hips are in line, engaging your tummy, keep the chest lifted, point the left foot towards you, and slowly start walking your hands forward. But ensure to keep the spine straight as much as possible. 7 breaths in and out, eyes closed. Slowly walking your hands back. This time, let's sit inside the right heel. Okay. Sitting inside the right heel. So the right leg is folded and foot by the side of your hip. We'll bend the left leg and bringing the foot closer towards us. Hold on to the outer edge of the feet. Press the hips down. Take your time to stretch the left leg out. Crouchasana. If the knee is straightening out without any discomfort, then see if you can hold on to the left wrist with your right hand and slowly stretch it up, pointing the left toes out and slowly start bringing the leg towards the chest. 5 breaths here. Keep lifting the chest up. Slowly bending that left knee. Let's bring the shin close to the upper body. So you can either hold on to it or hook the elbow. Those who are comfortable, this interlacing fingers holding on to the shin like a baby. Sitting up straight, keep pressing the shin close to the body and keep the left foot active. Left foot is flexed. Sitting up tall, 3 more breaths. And slowly releasing the left leg in half lotus. So take your time. So if half lotus is difficult, I'll turn around just to show. So if half lotus is difficult, you can just move it down. So right knee is bent, left leg in half lotus, Bharadvajasana. See if you can bring the right palm beneath the left knee. So you will have to lift the hip up slightly if required. Press the knee onto the palm. Now press your hips down, open chest towards the left side. Left hand around your body, see if you can hold on to the left foot. If that's not happening, left fingertips behind you. So twist your upper body towards the left side, rolling the left shoulder back. Lengthen spine and turn only your head, gazing over your right shoulder. Breathe. Deep breaths out. Slowly releasing. Let's move on to the other side. Stretch the right leg out. We'll fold the left leg. Left heel outside the leg. Right knee bends. So you either hold on to the outer edge or you can choose to hold on to the thigh also. If the hamstrings are too tight, don't fight too much, hold on to the thigh. Those who want it deeper, holding on to your right wrist with your left palm. Point your toes out. Lengthen spine to stretch the right leg out. Only if you are comfortable, engage your tummy to bring the leg as close to the upper body as possible. Looking up, 5 breaths. Let's bend the right leg, bringing the shin in front of our upper body. So hold on to the shin. Right foot is flexed. Sit up straight. Eyes closed. Keep releasing tension from the right outer thigh. Slowly releasing the right leg in half lotus. And this time, see if you can lift the hip up slightly, bringing the left palm beneath the right knee. So the right knee is holding on to the palm. This does nothing but deepening the twist because your hands are anyway reaching down. So your twist starts happening here itself. So it deepens the twist. Open the chest. Right hand around your body. First complete your twist. Look back. Press the right knee down. And slowly turning your head towards the left shoulder. Stretch your neck out but keep twisting towards the right side. Breathe. Slowly releasing. Let's get into a forearm plank. Elbows beneath your shoulders. Interlace fingers. Stretch both your legs out. Look forward. Again stay here for 10 breaths in and out. Choose to bring your knees down whenever you feel like. If the buttock is lifting up too much, lower it down one step. Slowly releasing your thighs down. Still on your forearms, eyes closed, moving awareness to your lower back. Start relaxing your legs. Press palms, lifting the elbow off. So move your neck down, so chin to chest. Then lift your head up, looking up. Doing that 3 more times. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, look up. 2 more times at your own pace. And slowly bringing your forehead down. back to child's pose, big toes touching each other, knees mat width apart, stretch your arms out, forehead up. Start relaxing your shoulders, thighs. Lifting up into downward facing dog. Feet separated, hip width apart. Virabhadrasana 1. Inhale, right leg lifting up, stretch the leg up. Exhale, right foot forward in between palms. Bring the entire left foot down. Right ankle is in one line, hands on hip, lift chest up. Now press the outer edge of the left foot nice and firm. Strengthen your left leg completely and then turn your hip towards the front. Draw your lower abdomen in. Stretch both your arms up. Strong left leg and then look up. Slowly start releasing your hip down. Breathe. Strengthen your back leg, releasing the hip down little bit more. Hands on hip. Let's squat down towards the right side. Skandhas. Side squat. Take your time. If the right heel doesn't come down, you can be on the right toes also. Stretching the right arm out. Left toes pointing towards you. Lift the chest up. Inhale. Left arm reaching up. So stretch both your arms up. And slowly start walking your right fingertips away. Or rather away and back. Keep moving the right knee out. Breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Releasing both your hands down. Walking your fingertips towards the back of the mat. Virabhadrasana 1 on the left side. Right foot down. Left ankle knee in one straight line. Slowly lifting your chest up. So adjust your stance, turning the hip towards the front. Inhale, lifting both arms up. Strengthen your right leg and then look up. Slowly start releasing your hips down. Keep the tummy engaged. Release the hip down a little bit more. Slowly coming out, squatting down towards the left side. So take your time, adjust, stretch the left arm out, engage tummy, right arm reaching back. Keep moving your left fingertips back. Breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's bring the hips down, stretching both the legs up. So try and see if you can keep the heels and the hip within the mat. If that's not happening, perfectly okay. You can bring the feet slightly closer. So you're on your sit bones. If you're not able to sit up straight, keep the knees softly bent. Let's place our palms onto the knee. Stretch your arms out, see how far it reaches. Point the toes towards you. Engage your legs, thighs. If you are able to hold on to the outer edge, hold on to the outer edge. If not, big toe. If this is also very difficult, hold on to your knee and slowly try to bring the upper body down, keeping the chest lifted. So the tummy is moving down, the chest is wanting to lift up throughout the practice. Upavishta Konasana, let's take it slow. Exhalation, bring the tummy down. Inhalation, lift chest and lengthen spine. Nice and strong legs. 7 breaths here. Exhale, tummy in. Inhale, chest up. Inhale, lift chest up, lengthen spine. Hold on to the back of your knee. Join the feet together. Getting into Navasana again. Knees bent, hold on to the thighs. Lean back, lifting up. Let's join the tips of the fingers, stretching your arms up. Exhale, turn towards the right side. Inhale, center. Exhale, fingertips towards the left side. Inhale, exhale, right. Inhale, exhale, left. Inhale, exhale, right. Inhale, exhale, left. Inhale, exhale, right. Inhale, exhale, left. One last one to hold. Inhale, exhale, right. Keep twisting your upper body for 3, 2. Keep breathing. 1. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Keep twisting. 3, 2. And 1. Come back to center. Cross ankles. Coming up to standing. Hands on hip. Let's bring the right knee to chest. Holding on to the right big toe with the first 3 fingers. Standing up tall, lift the chest up and slowly try to stretch the right leg out without leaning back and without moving the right shoulder too forward. Breathe. 5. Keep engaging your lower abdomen. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly releasing. Moving on to the other side. Left knee to chest, holding on to the left big toe, first 3 fingers. And engage your tummy, chest lifted, and slowly stretching the left leg out. Keep moving the left shoulder back. Keep lengthening your spine. Breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly releasing. Separating the feet hip width apart. Next step the right foot back 1 step. Hands on hip. Strengthen both your thighs. Inhale, take a gentle back bend. And exhale, folding forward onto the right leg. Knees are softly bent. And then you can choose to release your fingertips down on either side of your right foot. Keep stretching your spine now. Relax your head. Eyes closed. Feel the stretch in your right hamstring. Keep moving the tummy to the right thigh. Lift only the chest halfway up. Strengthen both your legs. Adjust your legs if required. Look forward, lengthen spine. Left fingertips outside your right foot. Right arm reaching up. Parivrtta Trikonasana. If you can, place the entire left palm down, placing it down. Lift chest up. And if you are comfortable, look up. I am looking down, holding it. 5. Keep moving the hip back. 4, 3. Squeeze your inner thighs. 2. And 1. Slowly, both hands on hip. Inhale, come up, take a gentle back bend. Exhale, stepping the left foot forward. Eyes closed. Moving awareness to your right leg. Let's step the right foot back. Hips are facing forward. Hands on hip. Inhale. Back bend. Exhale, fold forward. Keep the chest lifted up. You're bringing the tummy and the chest on top of your left leg. Choice to release your fingertips down. But anyway, you'll bring the hands down for the next posture. Relaxing your neck and head. Keep stretching your spine. Awareness to your left hamstring. Inhale, lift chest halfway up. Strengthen both your legs. If the hip has started to sink in one side, level it up. You can place your palm so that the lower back is flat. Right fingertips outside the left foot or the entire palm down. Squeeze your inner thighs. Open chest, left arm reaching up. Breathe. 5. Keep lengthening spine. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Hands on hip. Coming up, take a gentle back bend. Stepping the right foot forward. Eyes closed. Awareness to your left leg. Slowly opening your eyes. Let's come down to seated, simple cross leg. Left palm onto your right knee, right fingertips behind you. Inhale, lift chest up, exhale, twisting towards the right side. Look over your right shoulder. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, twist towards the left. Inhale, come back to center. Palms on knees. We'll do simple breathing practice seated and the same breathing practice lying down. Just to keep in mind is that we will be forcefully inhaling and exhaling for about 11 breaths, post which you will exhale out and then just sit still with the breath out till you can. After that, you take an inhale, exhale, resume to normal breathing. So I'll show the practice of how we are going to forcefully inhale and exhale. Only thing to keep in mind is while seated, if you start feeling very lightheaded when you are holding the breath out, please lie down and you can do the same practice lying down. We'll anyway be doing the practice lying down twice. Okay? Seated we'll try it twice, lying down twice, and then we'll sink into Shavasana. So first let's just watch. Sitting up straight, you're inhaling, lifting the chest up. Exhale. So you're kind of curling your back to exhale out. Also, you're not trying your best to exhale out completely. It's just a short, forceful exhale. So inhale. The movement of the chest is just to keep the rhythm going. So if you think that you don't have to move the upper body for inhale and exhale, you can sit up straight and still do the practice. But you will see that because you are inhaling forcefully, the chest will anyway lift up, rib cage lifts up. So we'll do it 11 times. After the 11th exhale, we'll exhale out, just sit still keeping the eyes closed, where complete awareness moves within the body. Once you can't hold it any longer, you take a breath in, resume to normal breathing. So I'll cue you in, you wait. So if you think that you have come out of the practice soon, just sit still waiting for the next cue to come in. Okay. First round, I'll cue you in for inhale, exhale also. Second round, we'll do it at our own pace. Okay. Sitting up straight, shoulders relaxed. Eyes can be gently open, half open looking down, or you can choose to close your eyes. I am keeping the eyes open because I will be giving the instructions as well. If you are comfortable, closing your eyes. Moving awareness to the natural flow of breath. Relax the tummy completely. Once you hear the cue to inhale, exhale, forceful inhalation, forceful exhalation, forceful short inhale and forceful short exhale. Exhale out fully. Inhale, deep breath in. Exhale. Inhale. 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 exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale out fully, hold breath out. Once you can't hold it any longer, take a slow inhale and exhale out very slowly. Second round. So adjust your seated posture if required. Second round at our own pace. I will not be cueing you in. I will repeat the instructions alone. Forceful short inhale, exhale, 11 counts. Exhale out fully. Hold the breath out till you can. So you're not putting in any effort to sit straight also there. So if your body is slightly slouching while sitting, it's perfectly okay. Complete stillness, holding the breath out till you can. Once you can't hold, take an inhale slowly and that exhale, make it very slow. Then stay with your body sitting still till you hear the cue to lie down. Starting the practice at your own pace, palms on your knees. Take your time to slowly lie down onto the mat. You'll do the same practice lying down twice and then sink into Shavasana. So this time when you're inhaling, visualize you're inhaling air into the crown of the head and short forceful exhalation. So when you're exhaling, you're letting go of your body completely. Feet separated, hands by the side, closing your eyes. Just observe the body lying still on the mat for the first few seconds. First round, the same practice, 11 breaths in and out, exhale out, hold till you can. Once you can't, slow inhale, slow exhale. Starting round 1 at your own pace now. Keep watching your breath, preparing for second round. So keep in mind, once you have exhaled out, when you're holding the breath out, move the awareness to the space within the body. And visualize that every part of your body is relaxing, every muscle is relaxing. Again, once you can't hold, take a slow breath in and extremely slow breath out, sinking into Shavasana. Exhale out fully, starting the second round now. Stay with any subtle sensations that you feel within across your body. Shavasana. Awareness back to body and breath. Take your time to slowly come out of Shavasana. Stretch your body, roll to any one side, coming up to seated, keeping the eyes closed. Palms on your knees, sit up straight. Just watch the body sitting still for the next 30 seconds. Joining your palms together, rub thumbs. Place them on your eyes. Placing both your palms onto the crown of the head. And slowly blink open into your palms. Thank you everyone for practicing with me today. Have a fantastic week ahead. I'll see you in the next video. Have a good day.